After countless trials and tribulations, the legendary figure Situ Nan finally awakened. And when he did, his power shook the very foundation of the cultivation world. His awakening wasn't just shocking, it was absolutely terrifying. With just a single casual glance, Situ Nan struck fear so deep into Zhu Quezi's heart that it was said the man nearly died on the spot. The 96th episode of Renegade Immortal dives into this monumental moment. As Wang Lin stood at the threshold of transformation, Duntian, the venerable patriarch of the Soul Refining Sect, made one final selfless act. He exhausted every ounce of his energy, protecting Wang Lin and assisting him in his critical breakthrough into the infant transformation stage. And in the end, with a gentle smile on his face, Duntian died, leaving behind his hope, his sect, and his final wish in Wang Lin's hands. With Situ Nan now fully awakened, Wang Lin finally learned the long-buried secret of the Crystal of Xiuxing. Everything was beginning to make sense. Meanwhile, Ma Zige, who was never the type to let others control his fate, found himself at a crossroads with Zhu Quezi. He would never quietly submit to manipulation. But what did Zhu Quezi do after being utterly humiliated and frightened by Situ Nan? Despite being nearly scared to death, Zhu Quezi wasn't ready to back down. He had bigger plans. And Situ Nan? After awakening, he made a surprising move. He agreed to Duntian's request to help strengthen and expand the Soul Refining Sect. Why? Because in this world of cultivation, nothing happens without reason. Everything is part of a larger cycle of cause and effect. The cause? In the past, the ancestors of the Soul Refining Sect had stood alongside Situ Nan, helping him resist foreign cultivators during turbulent times. The effect? Now that Situ Nan was awake, he felt bound by that karma. He chose to repay that ancient debt by supporting the sect's future. At the same time, Wang Lin, ever decisive, agreed to fight Qian Feng and seize the initiative with ruthless precision. He launched a devastating preemptive strike using the full power of the Immortal Sword Soul banner. Qian Feng was caught off guard, completely unprepared for Wang Lin's fury and strength. Defeated, humiliated, Qian Feng turned to the red butterfly to vent his rage. As Wang Lin walked away, Qian Feng roared into the heavens, vowing that he would one day take Wang Lin down and devour the very laws of life and death themselves. Back in the Soul Refining Sect, Duntian made it clear. Wang Lin had to focus solely on his cultivation. Entering the infant transformation stage was now a top priority, and as long as Wang Lin trained, Duntian would personally ensure his safety. But fate had other plans. Suddenly, Zhu Quezi descended upon the Soul Refining Sect with a ruthless demand. He wanted 1 billion soul banners. His ambition? To refine the elusive fourth soul of the soul banner, an ultimate weapon that had eluded cultivators for centuries. Zhu Quezi had waited, schemed, and manipulated for years to reach this moment. And to force Duntian's hand, he activated the Suzaku Mysterious Seal, an ancient and terrifying technique. Duntian had no choice. To protect his sect and fulfill his final mission, he sacrificed himself and summoned the fourth soul. Zhu Quezi saw his chance. He used the heart of cultivating stars and borrowed the stopping state to begin refining the fourth soul. It was a dangerous and delicate process. Everything hinged on perfect timing, and that's when it happened. Wang Lin broke through. From God transformation to infant transformation, he ascended at the critical moment. And the very next second, Situ Nan awakened completely from his slumber. The power that erupted was beyond comprehension. Situ Nan immediately took possession of Wang Lin's body, then called out the name Ye Wu Yu with a thundering shout, "Get out!" The power of that voice alone made Zhu Quezi tremble. But even in fear, Zhu Quezi wasn't finished. He still managed to steal away the fourth soul, all in preparation for the upcoming Immortal Descendant battle. Yet as he fled, it was clear that Situ Nan had shaken him to his core. After Zhu Quezi's departure, Duntian, gravely wounded, asked Wang Lin the identity of the mighty senior who had possessed him. Using Wang Lin's body, Situ Nan calmly revealed the truth. He was the second-generation Zhu Quezi. Upon hearing this, Duntian was stunned. He realized his senior brother's prediction had been absolutely correct. Duntian bowed his head in reverence. He begged Situ Nan to aid the Soul Refining Sect in the days to come, to continue its legacy and preserve the Taoist path. Situ Nan, bound by the karmic debt owed to the sect's ancestors, agreed. He promised to help restore the Soul Refining Sect's glory. Having seen his final wish fulfilled, Duntian, with a peaceful smile on his face, sat silently before Wang Lin and passed away. For Duntian, death was not failure. In fact, it was a triumph. He had carried out his master's orders, entrusted the sect's future to a worthy successor, and secured the backing of a true powerhouse. The fate of the Soul Refining Sect now rested with Wang Lin, guided by destiny. But Zhu Quezi, even after fleeing, was plagued by doubt and unease. He couldn't believe what had just happened. The second-generation Zhu Quezi was notorious for being absolutely ruthless. If it were truly him, Zhu Quezi believed he would never have been allowed to leave alive, especially not with 3 of his fingers cut off. Could it be, he wondered, that Situ Nan was still weakened? Perhaps that's why he was spared. He tore open the heavens in frustration, summoning a torrential downpour in his fury. But in the blink of an eye, with a single glance from Situ Nan, even the rain stopped, frozen in time. That one look imprisoned the storm itself. Zhu Quezi was terrified once more, and swore never to provoke Situ Nan again. Now that Situ Nan was awake, Wang Lin asked the inevitable question. What would he do next? Situ Nan, blunt and direct, didn't hesitate. He needed a proper body to possess. Wang Lin, ever resourceful, immediately recommended Qian Feng, claiming he'd make a great host. But Situ Nan refused. He had made a promise long ago to the first-generation Zhu Quezi. Possessing Qian Feng now would go against that promise, and Situ Nan was a man of his word. He then scanned the world with his spiritual sense and found another target, a young boy in Xiaobei Yanji. That child, he said, would make an ideal body. Without wasting time, Situ Nan and Wang Lin set off towards Xiaobei Yanji, heading into the next chapter of their destiny. And that wraps up today's deep dive into one of the most intense and emotional arcs in Renegade Immortal. From Duntian's noble sacrifice to Situ Nan's terrifying return, every moment reminds us just how high the stakes are in the world of cultivation. Wang Lin's journey continues to grow darker, deeper, and more powerful, and with Situ Nan now at his side, the Soul Refining Sect's fate may be forever changed. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more legendary moments from the world of Donghua, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Drop a comment below. What do you think will happen next now that Situ Nan is awake? And who do you think is truly the most dangerous character in the series? Thanks for watching, and as always, stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.